Welcome to Geneva. If there's a heaven on earth, this is it. Geneva is a historic, picturesque city nestled between the Alps and the Jura Mountains at the edge of Lake Geneva. It's home to the International Red Cross, the United Nations, and CERN, the Centre European Research Nucléaire, or also known as the European Nuclear Research Center. CERN was formed in 1954 and is a collaborative effort of over 20 countries. Research at the CERN laboratory has resulted in 2 Nobel Prizes and gave birth to the World Wide Web. As we look toward Geneva, to the right you can see the entrance to CERN, and on the left is the globe, a part of the CERN Museum. CERN is located on the western edge of Geneva on the French-Swiss border. CERN is home to the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. The LHC is a 27-kilometer ring of magnets that's buried 100 meters under the Earth's surface. The LHC will accelerate protons to nearly the speed of light and generate high-energy collisions that will allow us to study the fundamental nature of matter. The Large Hadron Collider will circulate 2 counter-rotating beams of protons in a 27-kilometer ring of superconducting magnets. The energy of the LHC beam will be comparable to a 400-ton train traveling at 100 miles per hour. And these protons cross the Franco-Swiss border over 10,000 times a second, all without a passport. The ATLAS detector is one of 2 multi-purpose experimental detectors which will study the events generated by the Large Hadron Collider. The ATLAS detector installation began in 2003 and was completed in 2008. Components developed and tested in places as far away as China and the United States are lowered down a 200-foot shaft to the Atlas cavern. The finished ATLAS detector completely fills the underground cavern. It's like building a ship in a bottle. For millennia, man has pondered the mysteries of the universe. Now we are at the doorstep of discovery as the LHC detector comes alive in 2008. It will allow us to search for the Higgs boson and probe the origins of mass, extra dimensions of space-time, microscopic black holes, and the dark matter of the universe. I'm more than 200 feet underground in the Atlas cavern. The Atlas detector is one of the largest, most complex scientific instruments ever constructed. The Atlas detector is over 6 stories high, more than 100 feet long, and it weighs almost as much as the Eiffel Tower. It has 100 million electronic channels, and when it's operational, it will monitor 40 million events per second. The Atlas detector is a collaboration of over 35 countries, 100 institutes, and 2,000 scientists. The Atlas detector will generate more than 3,000 terabytes of data each year. That's a lot of information. Just imagine your CD collection stacked 4 miles high. Here are some of the electronics that collect signals from the LHC colliding beams and transmit them up to the surface labs for analysis and storage. The detector's superconducting magnets operate with liquid helium at 450 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. This is some of the refrigeration and plumbing that keep the detector operational. Here is the ATLAS control room, where operators can monitor the many components of the detector, as well as the acquisition of the data. The size of particle detectors has grown over the years. In the foreground is the big European bubble chamber. It's about the size of a large car, and was used here at CERN from 1973 until 1984. I'm standing in front of a portion of the UA1 detector. This detector helped discover the W and Z particles, which won the Nobel Prize. CERN is also the birthplace of the World Wide Web. I'm standing next to the original World Wide Web server that Tim Berners-Lee constructed on a NextStation machine. The World Wide Web was developed to help scientists at CERN communicate more easily with their collaborators in far-off locations. Like so many other scientific discoveries, such as X-ray, radar, calculators, and personal computers, the World Wide Web has become essential to everyday life. The LHC research will also provide important technological benefits and perhaps more Nobel Prizes too. Today, technology allows us to manipulate extremes in nature, energy, time, size, and temperature, in ways that were unimaginable barely a century ago when Einstein first proposed his theory of relativity. The LHC will reveal a new world where we can study the fundamental structure of energy and matter at the smallest distance scales and the highest energies, akin to conditions found at the beginning of the universe.